Hello folks, Uncle Ben here, and I'm here at the Mercedes Overflow lot in early 2025, and what you see behind me are 2024 Mercedes EQB electric SUVs that haven't been sold yet. What I'd like to talk about in this video are the major missteps that Mercedes has made in their electric vehicle strategy and how they could correct it. So let's get started. The EQB is a great car. Rides nice, it's responsive, it's fun to drive. I spent many hours, I worked for Mercedes for 6 months last year, and I spent many hours driving these cars. I enjoyed driving them. It's a very tight car, especially the four-wheel drive EQB. Handles great. Mechanically, it's perfect. Here's the major problem. The most basic EQB model behind me only has 205 miles of range, and the average sticker price on these cars is $55,000 to $62,000. So if you're shopping for an electric car, you can get many other brands. You can get an excellent car with a 300-mile range for $45,000. So if you can, for $45,000, if you can buy a car with a 300-mile range, why are you going to spend $62,000 or $60,000 on a vehicle that only has a 205-mile range? The biggest misstep here, obviously, is the price is too high and the range is too low. So I believe that Mercedes could actually correct this if they spend a little bit of time to understand the typical EV buyer. Let me explain who that is, and I want to explain my background. From 2017 until literally yesterday, I've had a foot in the solar business. I've actually helped about 700 clients go solar. Well, the typical solar client is also the typical EV buyer. And last year, among 90 million new cars were sold in 2024, and 17 million of those cars were plug-in electric vehicles. So there's definitely people buying electric vehicles, about 1 in 5 globally. And I think that buyer and the solar buyer tend to be more frugal. They're not about luxury. They're more about the practicality of owning a vehicle or putting solar on your roof that lowers your bills. It's a more conservative strategy. And it's also not a showy, most electric cars, well, other than like the Tesla, right? They're not very showy. A perfect example of this is I'm a guy who's made 6 figures for a long time, and I drive a Chevy Bolt that I bought for $14,500. I also have solar on my roof. So I understand this buyer because I am him. And if Mercedes was smart, they would put together a small SUV that can go 350 miles on a charge, and they can sell it for $45,000. If Mercedes is able to pull that together, they will have a rockin' and rolling car that people will buy like crazy. Here's the thing. A lot of people think Mercedes is just a luxury car company. It's actually not quite true. They also sell the Mercedes Sprinter van, which is a cargo van that's efficient. It's a little pricier than the other vans in the market from Ford and Chevy and Stellantis, but it's still a quality cargo van. So if Mercedes can do the Sprinter van and do it right, they can also do a entry-level $45,000 EV. I think if they do that, they're going to have a world-class car that they can sell everywhere. I hope someone from Mercedes sees this. I hope you have a great day.